we have purchased a new team member. Her name was Phoebe, but I've changed it to Novi. And this is a red Labrador bitch who is 2 years old. It's a little bit of a backstory as well. So I actually inquired about Novi when she was a puppy. I was looking for a Labrador, have been wanting to bring in another bitch Labrador for years now. Some of you might remember Millie, who was a lab I trained in return. I got a puppy, so that is Thor, but Thor was meant to be a bitch. But the bitch that I was due to get unfortunately died at a day old, and so I took a dog instead. So Thor was meant to be a bitch, ended up being a dog. And then I put my name down on a friend's litter, Abby at Pre-Slot Gun Dogs. Unfortunately, the planned litter she was having didn't take the first try, didn't take the second try. So I inquired about Novi's litter when we were waiting to find out if Abby's litter, if Abby's bitch had taken, basically. I inquired about this dog, I ummed and I ahed, and I sort of was like, do I wait on Abby's litter? Looks like she's not pregnant, but do I wait and see? And anyway, I ended up waiting and seeing, and sadly, not for Abby because she's got Una, but Ruby was just pregnant with the one pup, and obviously Abby kept that pup. I then decided to take Rune. Rune has since failed her eye test, which I took a risk with Rune, although it seems to be that you can end up with these anomalies anyway, because I've got Aiden, who's off of fully health tested and clear parents, who has also failed her eye test, and I've got May, who is off of fully health tested and clear parents, who has also failed. I took a risk on Rune, coming from an unhealth tested bitch to Thor, my dog. I was just kind of hoping that I'd had my bad luck. It should never affect her. She should go on like Aiden and May, but obviously we will not be breeding from her. We will not be continuing our Labrador line from Rune. So that then got me looking to maybe hurry up the search for a red Labrador bitch, which I had in my mindset anyway. But again, with Rune, my thoughts were maybe that if I was to put Jake over at Rune, because they both carry red, I would maybe end up with my red bitch. But sadly that's not the case now. So I've been looking for a new red lab bitch to bring in, and in my search I came across Phoebe, who's now Novi. I wasn't looking for an older dog. I inquired about her and I asked about her pedigree. I recognised the pedigree straight away, and as I phoned the owner I said, is her name Phoebe? And she was like, yes, this is really weird, she is. So obviously I had to get her. So she is here. We've changed her name to Novi. She didn't really know her name anyway, so name change wasn't a bad thing. I wanted something that symbolised a fresh start. I'm going to document her journey, so I don't know when I'm going to share this. It might be after the fact, but yeah, I'm going to keep a record. It might even just be for my own personal record, but I thought I would start it anyway because I kind of regret not showing Jake's journey and even Tilly's journey, because Tilly was also a dog that we bought in at a old, who also wouldn't pick a dummy. But yeah, so I'm going to do some videos of my first train session with Novi. So here we have Novi. She's a little bit timid, but she's nicely driven. We did watch her old owners throw some retrievers. Laura is whining because he's jealous. But she's coming on nice. She's great with heel, but just needs a bit of a tidy up. Sometimes it's heel on her terms, and then like ears off when it suits her. But we're gonna do some retrieving today, aren't we? There was no steadiness to her retrieves when her owner had it, and also she kind of spits it and plays around with it. So I'm just gonna have a play around with it today and see what she's like. Hey, good girl. Come on. The reason I think it will be good to share Novi's story on here is for those people that have started their good dog journey late, or maybe the dog started late, or you've maybe made a couple of mistakes. And I thought it would hopefully be a positive journey to show that you can always work with your dog. You can always improve. You can always make progress. Please obviously be aware that I have been a good dog trainer for 10 years, so some journeys may differ. I obviously do this for a living and have done for 10 years. So progress might be slightly faster than those that don't have the same experience, but there's always people out there that you can reach out to help get the best out of you and your dog. I obviously feel like Novi has a lot of potential, otherwise I wouldn't have purchased her, but she's not had the best start. She's not had the right things brought out of her or taught to her yet, and as I said, I just thought it would be great to share, as that old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, is not true. It is not true. You can always progress. This is obviously day one, and all I'm trying to do is keep her drive, get her to pick, come back, and ideally hold the dummy. She's spitting the dummy quite a bit. She does hold it on this last one, but I'll say now, this isn't consistent. We're not doing it again. No. Go on. Do you think she's keen? Go on. You silly muffin. Go play. Go play. We're done, man.